rock your body. Rock your body, come on, come on, rock your body, come on, come on, rock your body.
So for the first DIY, I'm doing a kind of fireflies in a jar look, I guess. So I'm using firefly lights. I think you can get them at Urban Outfitters. I don't know, just kind of look them up on Amazon if you want them. So I'm just kind of mixing them in the jar. I wrapped it around my hand just to kind of widen them. And you just kind of shove them in there. Then you cut a little triangle. Doesn't really matter what shape as long as there's space there so that you don't like block off the wire and like twist it in the lid. So it has somewhere to go out. And then after that you just plug it in. This one's probably the simplest DIY that we have. Looks really cool in the end. For this DIY, you're going to need a pump, and I used an old face wash pump, and then some gel hand soap, a hammer, and a screwdriver, and some paintbrushes, and paint of your choice. I didn't use all of these, I only used the black one, by the way. And they were just old paints that we used when we painted our room. So first, I just hammered a hole into the top of the jar, and that will be like your starting hole. And then I just took some scissors, and this was very difficult, by the way, and I'm pretty sure I like almost broke my scissors doing this. But like, be very careful, and you just want to make the hole big so that the pump can fit through. And now I'm taking my paint so that I can paint the top of the jar black, just so it doesn't like show the words and it looks a little bit more put together. I did 2 coats of this just to be sure the words wouldn't show through on the top, so it would be more opaque. I waited an hour or 2 between each coat just so that I wouldn't smear the first coat. So now that the lid's all done, the next step is to dump in all the soap. By the way, this soap smelled really good. It smelled like apple Jolly Ranchers. Now you're just going to screw the cap on and then stick the pump through the top, and I had to trim the pump just because it was a little bit too long, and then that is all and you're finished. So for this DIY, you're going to need a shorter mason jar, depending on the size of the plant, but shorter seems to work better for this one. And you're going to need a spoon because that's what I'm going to use as a shovel. A cactus, this one's it was already planted in something, and I just kind of took it out for the purpose of this DIY. And then some dirt so you can plant the cactus in something. So the spoon is going to be used to put dirt in instead of a shovel, like a little mini shovel, because it's smaller and it just kind of fits better. You want to put some on the bottom so that the cactus isn't just sitting on like the bottom, and then you place it in the center, but you're going to use the rest of the dirt just to fill it in on the side so it's not just like sitting on top of some dirt. And you kind of want to be careful since it's a cactus because it's pokey, and also if you get the dirt on there it's kind of hard to get it out, because you don't really want to grab the dirt out of the pokey things because then you'll poke yourself. That's really all you do. Just a cute little easy way to plant your cacti.